What's up, guys? This is Doug from Basement Level Magic. We're doing our my second Oath of the Gatewatch release draft. It's a Swiss. We opened up the Deep Fathom Skulker, and this thing is a bomb, so I'm going to take it. Allied Reinforcements is good. Oblivion Strike is very impressive to me so far. I like the Core Scythe Master as well, but I don't think anything's on par with this Deep Fathom Skulker, so I'm going to take that. Card is amazing. This Embodiment of Fury looked good to me. I'd rather take an on-color card if we could. Yeah, 2/4 flash is pretty nice. Abstruse Interference doesn't seem all that good. I guess it's an early game, like, counterspell for, like, I guess not past, like, round 3 or 4. The Searing Light seems okay. The Seer's Lantern seems okay. I think Sweep Away is probably the pick. I like this Boulder Salvo a lot. This Unnatural Endurance, I don't know. It didn't seem that good to me. It's been played against me in my first draft, and yeah, it got me, but I don't know. I wasn't that impressed. Sweep Away is quite good. Deep Fathom Skulker is quite good. We'll see. I don't think blue's as good as it was in Battle for Zendikar, but you know, you still get one Battle for Zendikar pack, so there's some excellent blue we could pick up. I don't know what pairs well with blue though in this. I've played a lot of blue-black decks, and they've been fairly good. So maybe blue and black is just a good combo. Sifter of Skulls. Yeah, well, it seems good. It's a rare I'd like to try out. Spatial Contortion seems good. Another Sweep Away seems okay. Another Abstruse Interference. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Sifter. I think Vampire Envoy is good. I just don't think we've so far been building the shell for it. Grip of the Royal seems good, and Overwhelming Denial seems good as well. That's a tough one. I'm definitely between the Cultivator Drone, the Overwhelming Denial, and the Grip of the Royal. That is a tough call. I'm gonna take the Grip. I don't know if that's correct. I haven't seen enough of the format to really know. Flaying Tendrils, I played it last draft, excuse me. It seems okay. I think Warden of Geometries and this Jar Isle Avenger seem quite good though. Umara Entangler is just okay. I don't know that the prowess is relevant on a 2/1 like this one. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Avenger. Press into Service seems like a fun card. Sadly, there's not a lot here that I want. I guess we'll take the Kozilek's Translator. I suppose at this point I'd rather take a creature that allows me to build some colorless mana, even if it's at the cost of 1 life, rather than just taking a land that does the same. Prophet of Distortion seems pretty good in a Devoid strategy. I would take another Jawar Isle Avenger though, but they actually go together pretty well. I would take another Kozilek's Translator too, but I'm going to take the early drop. I think I've been I've been too used to playing in Battle for Zendikar, and my curve's been a little high so far. So I think it's a good pick. It's an excellent ability. 4 mana draw a card. So I can take Abstruse Interference, maybe a Gravity Negator. I suppose I'll take the Gravity Negator. Abstruse Interference doesn't seem interesting to me whatsoever. Here we'll take the Slaughter Drone again. Earlier drop, a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if blue-black wants to be aggressive, but we definitely need to pick up some more ways to make colorless mana, the way this deck's going so far. And if a waste comes around now, I probably would take it. I don't think it's that hard to pick up colorless mana. Not as hard as I thought it was going to be. There's just a lot of lands that create it, especially, well, I guess in both sets. We'll see. We'll see what black-blue has to offer us. There's some interesting red decks I want to try building, something super aggressive too. But I do like the Devoid in this set. Maybe better than I liked in Battle for Zendikar. It might just be new though, and I'm just not used to playing it yet. Or I was pretty burned out on Battle for Zendikar, to be honest. I don't know if any of the cards in this new set are worth anything. I grabbed a couple rares, so that's something. I don't think that... this is just a guess. I'm not even going to look, but at least not during the draft. But I don't think that counterspell that I passed could possibly be worth anything. Here I could pick a waste. I could pick up the Abstruse Interference. Or I could pick up the Void Grafter, which I think is a pretty good card. I just don't know that I want to splash green for it. I think it's a good card. I'm going to just put it in the sideboard. That's a card I don't think I'd play. But it's on color, so why not? Again, Witness the End on color, so we'll put it in. So these are both on color. I guess we'll take the Sky Scour. Again, as colorless as this deck is shaping up to be, we may just want it as an early drop that has some, real high upside, just because it's a colorless deck. And then Negate, good for the sideboard. So pack 2, something on color would be awesome. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on now. I guess there's a couple people still waiting to pick their land or whatever's left. There we go. Alright, Eldrazi Mimic. Not a card I've seen before. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may change Eldrazi Mimic's base power and toughness to that creature's power and toughness till end of turn. It seems quite good. I'm turning down Comparative Analysis, which is okay. Unnatural Endurance, which is okay. Zulaport Chain Mage, which I'm not in an ally deck, so honestly I'm not really turning down anything. I like it. I like it a lot. So do I want to try and make a more aggressive deck? Oblivion Strike's probably the pick. I would take this Visions of Brutality or the Slaughter Drone, were this Oblivion Strike not here. I would take another Sweep Away, again, if this Oblivion Strike were not here. I'm curious if Flare Drone would be worth a splash. So our colors seem to be pretty closed in this direction. There's a Witness the End. 2 Netcaster Spiders. And then there's, you know, like some ally cards that we're not really involved with. So I'm going to take the Flare Drone and just see. Maybe we splash it. I could definitely see splashing it. I keep my eye out for some fixing though, starting now. I think last draft I waited too late for my fixing, and I think that was part of the reason my deck didn't come together very well, is that I ended up with a bunch of hands I just couldn't play anything. Or I could play, you know, I had 2 cards stuck in my hand the entire game. So I got 2 cards now I'm thinking about possibly splashing. So those are Pathfinder, Shrieker, Blinding Drone. I think we take the Blinding Drone. This thing is a beatdown. The Jor Weil or Isle Avenger doesn't quite seem to fit with the deck. Alright, so here we could pick up a Shrieker or a Slip Through Space. Probably just want the Shrieker. The Slip Through Space is interesting because it replaces itself, and unless you get in for some damage, but I don't think it's as good as like a Shrieker. I could take a Wastes here. I think we'll just take the Shrieker. And then Battle for Zendikar will just prioritize the any of the colorless mana creation lands, no matter what they are. I think we have the makings of a pretty sweet deck here. I don't know if this or this make it in, but yeah, or this one. I don't know. I honestly don't know if this card's any good. It doesn't seem like it. Stonehaven Outfitter. Not for us. I think we want the Hedron Crawler. Or is the Vestige just a better card? Because it's like, it's as if it doesn't come into play tapped, is the cool part about this card. Yeah, I better take it now. It also helps fix if we do want to splash like the Flare Drone. I think we want here the Containment Membrane. Cultivator Drone actually might be better in this deck. I like the Seer's Lantern. I like the Sky Scour. Yeah, I think the Cultivator Drone is better for us, just because of all the colorless mana effects we have. I don't think I want a second Prophet. I think we want the Visions of Brutality on this one. I think it's a sweet card. I haven't played it yet. I don't know how it's going to go, but I think it's a sweet card. So do we take a card we're going to actually play here? I mean, maybe this makes the cut. Maybe. Second Visions. Witness the End, Comparative Analysis. Do I already have a witness hand? I do. I guess we'll take a comparative analysis. Ooh, so we have a Shrieker versus a Slaughter Drone. I think I want the Slaughter Drone. Take the wastes. Which in this deck is honestly not even a hindrance. Oh, it's uncolored, so that's fine. We're primarily black. We have nothing that's double costed. We have at least one super bomb. I don't know about this one. It's pretty cool. Alright, something on color that just, it's sweet. Something awesome. Prism Array. No. So would we want, I know I want to prioritize lands, but I don't think Blighted Steppe, since there's definitely no way I can use the ability, is what I want. I think I want either the Calling Drone or the Dominator Drone, and I think the Dominator Drone is probably better at this point. I'll take a Calling Drone if it comes back around. You know, Gruesome Slaughter is actually interesting in this deck. All the creatures except one are colorless. I am gonna maybe main deck this card for the first time ever. Does it wheel though? Because I'd rather have the Dampening Pulse, but does this wheel? I think it does. This is tough. I'm taking the Gruesome Slaughter. That may be wrong, but I think if there's ever been a deck for it, this is the deck. So Deathless Behemoth, Incubator Drone, Spellshroud. I mean, all the cards we might want in this deck are in this pack. From Beyond's also sweet, but definitely not in green. I think the Sifter and the Deathless Behemoth have some pretty cool synergies. I would love to get a Sludge Crawler or an Incubator Drone or a Spell Shrivel, but I'll take the Deathless Behemoth. I think there's a good chance that not only does it make the deck, but that we even get to bring it back at least once during the draft. So depending on if we're splashing, we may be done. I can't believe I took the Gruesome Slaughter. I don't know. I think it could potentially win a game. Pretty removal light. So Tightening Coils versus a Devastator. I suppose we want the Tightening Coils. Both the lands in this pack actually make uncolored, or I'm sorry, make colored mana. Uggin's Insight? Well, that's a little tougher. So the Blighted Cataract would be good for us. But Uggin's Insight is just so good. Benthic Infiltrator would be good for us. we gotta take the Ugins inside. So Flare Drone may not make the cut. I like the card, it's pretty cool, but I just don't see it. Oh, Ruination Guide seems perfect. So does Sky Spawner. Ouch. This deck is coming together well, but that was a tough decision. Yeah, we got some cuts. I would cut this. I think probably the Cryptic Cruiser's the choice here versus the Mindraker. There's an Infiltrator and a Mist Intruder. Probably the Infiltrator is a better card when you're not specifically trying to process anything. Here's our first pack. I think a Swarm Surge actually seems pretty good. God, am I crazy for thinking I might just take the Jawar Avenger out? Because it's not colorless? I don't think there's anything here we really care about. I mean, the card is good. The card's very good. We already have 3 cuts to make. Good lord. This one's tough. These are some tough cuts. I have nothing that awakens, so I think we're looking at a 17 card deck, so we're looking at 4 cuts. 17 land deck, sorry. So 4 cuts. Jeez. Well, we definitely were in the right colors. It was open. Black-blue was open. Can we turn it into something? That's a good question. I mean, we might have been the only one drafting black-blue. I mean, we have 10, 11, really. Wow, 11 like actual sideboard cards, and that's before we make any cuts. Oops. So Oblivion Strike we have to play. I think Sweep Away, Swarm Surge, Grip. We don't have to play Visions. So let's take that out. I kind of want to put the Gruesome Slaughter in. I kind of wish I had a bigger Eldrazi, but I don't know if I want to play an 8 mana spell. I have 2 Visions of Brutality. I guess if we go up against somebody who's just playing enormous stuff that we can't compete with, we can definitely put them in. Gift of Tux is a pretty cool sideboard card, honestly. Maybe even main deck, I don't know. So, as far as 2-drops, Blinding Drone is quite good. Sky Scour, quite good. Slaughter Drone, I mean, you know, not bad. Drowsy Mimic, yes. I think Infiltrator. I could actually see not playing the Benthic Infiltrator. Definitely want to play the Ruination Guide. Definitely want to play the Cultivator Drone, Dominator Drone. Shrieker seems very good. So we want to make 3 cuts. We got 19 creatures. Probably want to cut a creature. I'm gonna cut the Mindraker and maybe a Slaughter Drone. Does that seem bad? Gruesome Slaughter would be an easy cut, but I really just want to play that card in this deck. Alright, let's say I don't play Grip of the Royal. And one more. One more. It's still 18 creatures. One more cut. What is it? Sweep Away is too good. Tightening Coil is too good. Oblivion Strike's too good. Ugin's Insight's too good. Gruesome Slaughter probably shouldn't be in the deck, but I want to play it anyway. As it's like a win condition in this deck. You have more than 2 or 3 creatures on board, you probably can just win the game when you draw it. Skulker seems awesome. Sphinx is good. I mean, it is. I guess, do I have enough ways to draw cards that I don't care about this 1/2? That's possible. Alright, Gruesome Slaughter. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I want to play it. Dare I play 16 lands? Totally turn into a control deck round 2 if we want. God, one cut. One cut. I mean, could take the Dominator Drone out. It trades so well with everything in this format, though. Need the colorless mana, so we can't cut that. Tempted to take out one slaughter drone. Alright guys, we're going to submit this. This has been Doug with Basement Level Magic. Thanks for watching, and stick around for round 1.